Yeah, first of all, just to say that when we went to Turkey for General Assembly, we then went on a road trip to Serbia after General Assembly. And through a series of different events, either at General Assembly in Serbia, the road trip while we were involved and saw ministry there. And then after, when we went back to Istanbul just for some personal tourism type activities, I came back with a word that I use, intentional. The word intentional came out. It's kind of the word that kind of stands out all the way through the different things that we experienced. We met people who, in different contexts, whether in Turkey, whether in Serbia, whether they're in an area where it was easy to share the gospel or whether it was very difficult, dangerous, but they all were intentional in their desire to live a life that reflected the values and the characteristics of Christ, and to, in a way, through actions and then in words, share the love of Christ to those people around them. They weren't there to try to save the whole world at once. They were there to share the love of Christ to one individual or a few individuals, whoever the Lord brought into their lives at a specific moment. And it's a common theme. It's not new, but it was to see different people, two different couples plus a church in Serbia, that really put that to practice, really put that model and use that in an effective way to reach out to those around them. And so I come back here to Quebec and say, hey, how can I be more intentional, be more focused? In which way our church can be more intentional, more focused in reaching out, having an impact in our community through actions and, when the Lord permits, through words in sharing the love of Christ. And so that was very powerful to see that model being used very effectively to impact the community, different communities in Serbia and in Turkey, and the potential for having that have an impact here in Quebec.